y'all. So today's going to be a pregnancy update video, if you couldn't already tell by the title and the fact that I'm sitting down. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is going to be weeks 13 through 18 because last time I did weeks 4 through 12. So here we are, weeks, what I just say, 13 through 18. I got my handy little notes right here because I be forgetting stuff. So we're gonna start off with week 13, which there's really nothing to tell. Actually, from week 13 to 14, I was pretty much feeling the same way as I did in week 12. Not feeling pregnant, nothing much going on, just pretty much living life. In week 15, I had started getting a headache, and I was reading on like the baby apps and stuff that that this is around the time where you might start feeling lightheaded or getting headaches and stuff from like standing up or moving too fast because of your hormones and the increased blood flow and all stuff like that. So I thought that that's what was happening. So I didn't really think too much of it. So I just started like standing up slower, and it wasn't really helping. And then the day after I started getting the headaches, I got a sore throat. And if y'all watch my family vlogs, y'all know why. It's because I actually had strep throat. It was not fun. And so I had to be on antibiotics, which I was a little iffy about at first because I just didn't want nothing to go wrong. Just me being paranoid, I don't know. So I finished up those antibiotics, and then I was all better, and I haven't gotten a headache since. So it wasn't because I was pregnant, it was because I had strep throat. And also in week 15, I start feeling movements. Now, these movements weren't like very distinguished movements, and I wasn't even thinking about, because I told you I really wasn't feeling pregnant, so it didn't dawn on me that these movements could be the baby. Like, they felt like, they didn't feel like gas, but they felt more like, I don't know if y'all know the feeling of when you like hungry and your intestines like are gurgling and you can kind of feel that. Is that gas? That might just be gas. I don't know. So maybe I was thinking it was gas, but it wasn't. I just didn't think about it. I just felt stuff and it was just whatever. Moving on to week 16, that's when I started realizing that those movements were the baby. I don't know how, like why it just clicked, but I was laying in the bed and I felt like it didn't feel like the ones prior. It felt like a roll, like something moved from over here to over here, and it was just like a roll type of movement across the belly. If you've ever been pregnant, y'all know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm sorry, I can't explain it better. So yeah, and then I was like, oh crap, that's my baby. So that's when, so I started feeling movements in week 15, but realized it in week 16. And they weren't like kicks or nothing, like not hard jabs or anything like that. They were just roll movements. That was basically it. And I wanted to see if I could feel them, but I couldn't. I just felt it from the inside. I couldn't feel nothing from the outside. So week 17 was when I actually felt the baby from the outside for the first time, like when I could touch my stomach and feel the baby. So once again, I was laying in bed because that's just what I do. I was laying in the bed and I was about to wake up, and I like lifted up, but something like, I can't really describe it. It wasn't a pain, but it was like a very quick cramp type feeling that like made me lay back down. I was like, oh, hold up. So I had put my hand where I felt the cramp, and it was like hard as rock. And I moved my hand to the other side of my belly and I pushed there, and it was just, you know, regular fleshy belly. So I put my hand back right here and I felt like something kind of like move a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's the baby. So yeah, the baby actually has this one particular spot that it likes to just like chill in, apparently, which is like right above, well, how do you say this without sounding vulgar? Which is right above like my like bikini line, like right there. Like my other two children kind of were, I could feel them towards like the middle of my belly more or less, but this baby like sits right at my bikini line, like it's like about ready to fall out any second. So that's what I feel like. Like when I feel the baby sitting there, like when it's just posted, I feel like a lot of pressure down there, and I be trying to move it and it just ain't going. That's just its spot, I've realized, and that's just what it is. Now moving on to week 18, that's when I had my doctor's appointment. And once again, if y'all watch my family vlogs, y'all know that I went back to the doctor. I didn't give too many, I didn't give very many details in that vlog about the doctor's visit because I wanted to do it here. So I have the little post visit thing here because, like I said, I be forgetting stuff. There wasn't really much going on at that doctor's visit, but as far as baby was concerned, they just checked the heartbeat, which it was normal. It was 154, and the doctor even said, she was like, she had felt over on this side of my belly, on my left side, and she was like, nope, the baby's not over here. And I was like, oh, it's right here. And she was like, oh yeah, it is. I was like, yeah, that's its spot, because it don't just lay on the bottom, it just lay on the bottom right, for whatever reason. So she was like, oh yeah, baby's right here. So that's pretty much where she found the heartbeat, right there. And it was 154, normal, all good. As far as me, I have not gained any more weight. I'm still 109. Starting, I was 107. And the doctor's appointment before this one, I was 109 as well. And I'm still 109. But she said that that's expected for me because I'm such a small person. She don't expect me to be like just gaining weight. So she said that's good, but I should start picking up weight between weeks 20, like starting at week 20 and moving forward. So that was that doctor's visit. And I had another doctor's appointment shortly after that, not the same day though, a couple days later. And it was my anatomy scan, you guys. So somebody knows what this baby is. Me and Jason do not know. Actually, my mom knows. And she is stone-faced, won't tell me nothing, won't give it away. Of course not, because she's doing the gender reveal. But I'm so excited that somebody knows what this baby is, y'all. So let me tell y'all about that real quick. So first of all, they tell you to drink 32 ounces of water before you go into the doctor. And oh my goodness, I was in that waiting room like, please Lord, let them call me next, because if they don't, I'm gonna have to reschedule, because I'm gonna have to go use the bathroom, because this is just not gonna work. So yeah, I get in there, they do the first part, and I get to go to the bathroom, thank Jesus. So I was watching the baby, and the baby is very active. Like, it be rolling and moving and doing all kinds. It was head down when we went. She said it's still small, so it probably flips between being head down, feet down, and transverse any kind of way it want to be right now, since it's still so small. She said it is 0.9 ounces, and did you say 0.9 or 9? I'm pretty sure it might be 9 ounces though. Yeah, I'm sure it was 9 ounces. The baby ain't no 0.9 ounces. Okay, so I told her that I didn't want to know the gender, that I would like her to put it in an envelope so that I can give it to my mom later. So when it was time to check the gender, she turned the screen, and y'all, I was trying to think. I was like, in my mind was racing. I was like, I don't know if this is a boy or a girl. I was trying to feel it and all kinds. Like, I have no idea what this child is. No clue. No clue. Of course, I want my baby girl. Like, I have my 2 wonderful boys, and I think it's time for me to have a little mini me. So when it was time to get the gender, she actually turned the screen and she didn't let me see. But she did say that the baby wasn't cooperating, and she had to go back and try to grab the gender like 3 different times because the baby just was not having it. The baby had its legs crossed. But she said she had kind of got an idea of what the baby was the first time, but she wanted to go back again to A, be sure, and to B, get me like a good picture, because she did give me a disc with the ultrasound on it. I haven't looked at it because, like I said, I don't want to know the gender just yet. So that was basically the anatomy scan ultrasound. It was so freaking cute. She didn't give me any printout, so I can't really show y'all right now. But once I find out the gender, I will show you guys the DVD. All right, so let's move on to cravings. I didn't talk about the cravings in while I was talking about the weeks and stuff, because I really don't remember when the craving started. So right now, my main craving, you guys, is onions. Like, if I get a burger, I need extra onions because I gotta taste the onions, and not cooked onions. I need that raw onion taste. Like when I make my omelets, I have to chop my onions, and if the onions ain't hurting, if the onions ain't making me cry, I'm not really here for it. I'll eat them, but it won't satisfy my like taste or my craving for onions. Also, guacamole. Now, these two things I already like. Like I like onions already, and I love me some guacamole, but it's like at an all-time high right now. Like I have to have onions and guacamole. It's like there's just no way around it. Like I knew that my guacamole craving was bad when I got up, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. If I'm already down for the night, I'm not getting up and I'm not going back out. But I got up at 9 o'clock and took myself to go get me some guacamole. So, baby had to have it. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my belly now. Here it is from the front, the left, and the right. And I'm gonna show you with my dress up. Yeah, you guys, so that is it for this pregnancy update. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, don't forget to check out our family vlogs on this channel. Hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe. That is the thumbs up button. Anyways, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you next time.